Yo, what's going on, guys? Today we're talking about Ziaire Williams, the man out of Stanford, the 6'8", 185-pound wing. Yes, he was, I felt like he was kind of hyped in high school, but either way, him, in my opinion, he's the 26th best prospect in this year's draft. And I want to hear your opinions right now down below. What do you guys think of Ziaire Williams, the man who played for Stanford? He's born September 12th, 2001. Damn, that's wild. We were still grieving. Either way, this man is very athletic. He's a skilled player who has a great combination of athleticism, versatility, and all-around skills. He's a guy who can come down and throw down an amazing dunk while also shooting some threes and hitting them from mid-range especially. He's a better mid-range shooter than he is from three. And he's a guy who's unselfish. He's willing to move the rock. And really, I think his calling card is defense. He really is a rangy defender that plays shutdown defense. And he's a guy who can really start off as being a guy who plays really good defense and offers the ability to stretch the floor. And I think he's been sometimes an inefficient shooter. And he's kind of reminds me similar to Cam Reddish in the sense that I could see him developing similar to Cam Reddish, but maybe being a better defender than Cam Reddish, even though Cam Reddish is a good defender. Look, Ziaire Williams is an adequate scorer off the dribble. He's great at scoring off the dribble, just pulling up the court and just pulling up and shooting. He's great at being off ball. I see him being a really good off ball scorer. Like if he gets set up, let's say, like with a point guard, we could say sort of like, we'll use Trae Young in this example, how he sets up Cam Reddish for corner threes and catch and shoot opportunities. I could see Ziaire Williams thriving those opportunities. And for a guy who averaged 10.7 points per game and 4.6 rebounds, he was a guy he dished the ball out decently well, and he could seem like he could be a secondary playmaker or a point forward for an NBA team off the bench. Really kind of like what we expected Denny Avdia to do, but he didn't. But yeah, he averaged 2.2 assists a game, but I think that was just because of his assist system. And he's a solid rebounder, getting 4.6 rebounds a game, and he's a solid defender that gets steals and blocks, averages about one a game on both, and he's a really good athlete. Look, he needs to improve his shooting. He tends sometimes to shy away from contact, and it's surprising because I think it's not surprising. It's because he's 185 pounds, and if he puts on 20 to 40 pounds, 40 pounds ideally to be at 225 is the ideal weight for him, but once he puts on 20 pounds, he'll be fine, and he'll start trying to draw contact, which will lead to him drawing more free throws because he doesn't really draw free throws because he's shy from contact, and sometimes because he's scared, he's kind of an inefficient shooter, and he was scared to make contact going to the rim. He just shot up questionable shots, played a little bit too wildly, and I think sometimes he gambles too much defensively. We see what he does, what Kelly Oubre does, just try to just pick the ball off like a safety. And I think I think he has good basketball IQ, but sometimes you could question the feel for the game. But that's it. I want to hear where you think he's going to get drafted. But that's it, guys. Peace out.